Greetings, educators, parents, students, and anyone within ear's reach of my voice. Welcome to episode 6 of season 2 of Meetings with Mugs, a podcast all about positive impacts in education. Tonight, I'm bringing enlightenment to your mind. That's right. Tonight is all about your mindset. Is your mindset appropriate for education? Is it geared toward growth? Is it empathic? Is your mindset fixed or is it flexible? And above all, is your mindset designed for understanding? Our mindsets are influenced by an established set of attitudes and beliefs that shape how we think, how we feel, and how we behave. With these established cultural norms, our opinions come into play. So I ask, do your automatic thoughts, your opinions, help or hinder what you do in the classroom? Often in education, we hear the buzz of a growth mindset. Of course, naturally, we want students to grow. Therefore, we as educators should continue to grow as well. But that growth mindset is always geared toward critical thinking and problem solving. Now, on the other hand, is your mindset geared toward understanding? You see, ladies and gentlemen, understanding goes beyond the math problems. It goes beyond the thesis statements, and it goes beyond analyzing a map. In science classrooms, we turn students into scientists to discover what chemicals created certain reactions within substances. Yet, as educators, we have done nothing to discover what has triggered our students into negative reactions. Or have we? By no means am I saying a negative reaction from a student in your classroom is your fault, but it is your problem. You have to deal with it. So how are you dealing with it? Is your mind empathic enough to take the time to listen to the content within a student's words? Or is it empathic enough to analyze the actions of that student? Last week, I discussed the intentionality behind investing in a scholar to discover what he or she likes or dislikes. But when you don't have that information to pull from, how are you generating an understanding of that scholar? You must watch and you must listen. There will be words expressed and actions taken that will provide some meaningful insight to why the behavior of certain children occurs. And let me tell you, there have been plenty of insights I've gained from paying close attention to behaviors. Those insights range anywhere from soft parenting skills to abuse from family and educators alike. But that is another discussion for another time. So here are a couple of tips to creating a flexible, empathic mind. I already gave you number 1. That is to listen. When we listen, we pay attention. We don't just go through the sense of hearing. Hearing is just audible. But to listen is to pay attention and to conceptualize what is being said. Number 2, in order to open up your mind to flexibility, you must examine your own biases. That means you need to take into consideration what your own beliefs and attitudes are. Keep in mind, your attitudes and beliefs are correct for you, but not everyone. Should you change your attitudes and beliefs? Maybe, maybe not. Perhaps there is no need to. But perhaps there is the need to make a slight adjustment. We were put on this earth to interact with each other, and we don't all think alike, and we definitely do not all have the same experiences. So newsflash, educators, not all of your students have experienced the life you have, and that should be taken into consideration if you are going to enhance their lives. And remember, we gain their perspective by investing in them. We check in on them. We watch their actions and we listen to their words. Which brings me to tip number 3. Ask questions. When we ask questions of others who do not think like us, we gain a better insight to their rationale and behaviors. It is then we begin to understand the dichotomy. We can understand the dichotomy of other cultures. We can understand the dichotomy of different age groups and generations. We can understand the dichotomy of the school system, of the students, of the teachers, of the school leadership, and the district personnel. Now let that steep in your tea for just a little while. Now, all of what I have educated you on tonight is the basis of creating a mindset of understanding. A mindset of understanding can help generate a positive mindset. A positive mindset is an optimistic mindset. A positive mindset has belief that everything in the world will be okay no matter how hard it gets. The avenue we take to gaining an optimistic mindset is by 1, focusing on solutions. There's always something wrong, and that is always easy and natural to focus on. But being solution-oriented can yield more productive results. And when we produce results, ultimately, we feel better. 2, set goals for yourself and record your progress. Again, we feel good when we feel accomplished. And 3, surround yourself with optimistic people. Those negative Nancy's are not healthy for your lifestyle. Rid yourself of them and get away from them. They will only bring you down. Trust me. And by doing so, you will be able to transition into number 4, which is reframing your own negative thoughts. Being around negative individuals makes it hard to do so. Sometimes instead of transferring the positive energy you have within you to them, they end up transferring the negative energy to you. So beware. And if you are one of those negative Nancy's and you're in the school system, I vehemently encourage you to get out. And now I conclude with tonight's dose of positivity. What is in my cup of positivity? In my cup is celebration. Celebrate the small wins in life. Celebrate your accomplishments. Also, celebrate the accomplishments of others. Competition is healthy, but celebrating is healthier. Being joyous reduces negativity and it reduces stress. So be happy for others. You don't know their struggle. You have not lived it. So keep that in mind when we move students forward. And with all of this said, I leave you with this question. Are you ready to make a difference with your mindset? Well, that is all for me tonight. Next week, I'm talking about tapping into your educational superpowers. You definitely don't want to miss that episode. So until then, educators, parents, students, and anyone within ear's reach of my voice, see you next week.